Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 42 yards. Watson off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Jalen Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. After the sack on first down, Watson, and he's going to go down again. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit.
And the pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a... That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 74 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out comes Houston. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. Because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. He's letting this one go into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. With a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Prescott now. He's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Brandon Dunn in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. The kick by Maher is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Malik Collins. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. And down he'll go at the 25. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. Watson now to throw.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out.
And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Here's Watson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jalen Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. DeMarcus Lawrence. Getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 4th down, so the Texans dial up the number of their 2nd-year punter, Trevor Daniel. Back deep is Tavon Austin. He'll return it from the 6. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And some room to work. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first. Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Maher, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Set to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Watson, pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
They ran that.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big pickup of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Thomas the intended target. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. on 2nd and goal. Prescott buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Joseph will get the credit for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
I don't think you got it, 54.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Miller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and short.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
That's that.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know there's...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A first down throw for Prescott. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. A give to Elliott running left. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Watson. Under pressure, they got him again. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep, and this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Here's Austin. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great.
Crunch time, defense.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
Now Prescott looking for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.
Tell the